So in this video I'm going to show you how you can handle multiple response question when it comes to entering your data in Microsoft Excel in preparation for analysis. So how do you go about this? So to help us, I've put here a sample questionnaire. I've just put two questions for demonstration purposes, and our multiple response question in this case is question 2, which is saying which sport do you play? So in such circumstances, a multiple response question is where you find that the respondent can give you more than one response to a single question. Taking an example of this one, you can find somebody plays football, they take that. They can also play volleyball, and they also do swimming, and they take that. So they will be having 3 responses to this particular question here. So just to fill in our Excel data, so I'm going to randomize the gender here. So I'm going to put this as male. And when it comes to entering a multiple response question, here you can see, like, if an individual has 3 responses, it becomes very hard to fill all of them individually in a single cell. So it becomes very challenging, and that is the essence of knowing how to enter multiple response question in Excel in preparation for analysis. And in this case, I have experience in analyzing it using Stata, so I'm saying this is more applicable in Stata, but it might be the same in other statistical softwares, and you better check it out. Most likely it cuts across, so it's better to find out from other softwares what does it accept, or how best can it be entered. So for the purposes of this video, I'm going to demonstrate as far as Stata is concerned. So let's take an example of respondent 1 playing football, volleyball, and swimming. So under this, you'll find that you can only enter and separate them using commas if you're using a single cell. But if you're preparing it for analysis in Stata for the multiple response question, so it means the best way to present it in Excel before taking it to the software for analysis is making each of these responses a variable. You make football a variable, volleyball a variable, swimming a variable, basketball a variable. So this is applicable depending on the variable dummy variable names that you have. So we are assuming the respondent 1 plays football, volleyball, and also does swimming. As I said earlier, so if we have all these people playing these different types of sports, for us to prepare it for analysis in Stata or any other software, depending on if they allow such a format, we are going to make each of these variables, each of these responses a variable. So make football. So how do you enter here in preparation for analysis? So wherever a respondent responds by ticking, they do that particular activity, or they ticked, so there you give a value of 1. Where there is no response, you give a value of 0, and it's what we are going to do all across, depending on the information that we have here under sports. So this one plays football, we give it 1, plays volleyball, we give it 1, does swimming, we give it 1, does not play volleyball, basketball, we give it a 0. So that is how we enter multiple response question in Excel in preparation for analysis using Stata software or any other software that can allow that format.